I swear it feels like I was just here 2 days ago, right? Crazy. Oh well. Alright, so I am Brenda, and I am here for Fancy Friday. But you know the drill, there's some people I have to say hello to. And the number one person is my daddy. Hi Daddy, I love you. He is the reason I do this, and he is and has always been my biggest fan. Hello, Judy. She is my stepmother. She always makes sure that Dad is able to see it, and she is one of my biggest fans as well. She always gives me so much encouragement here. And hello, Lisa, my best friend, and my Aunt Donna. All right, so now that we're over with that, this is Fancy Friday. And if you are new, you are probably wondering just exactly what Fancy Friday is. And that's a really good question. Fancy Friday started off with me just grabbing a day, Friday, to wear fancy clothes because I really didn't have any place to wear them, and I thought, why don't I just wear them in my house and then show you what I'm wearing, right? That sounds like a really simple concept, but it kind of went into some other things. So I started realizing how many things that we have that we keep in our house or whatever that we don't use, and most of the time it's because we think that item is associated, or our brain associates that item with a person or place or thing that isn't us. You go into your closet and you see that long formal gown and you don't immediately think, oh, that's mine, I can wear that anywhere I want to. You think fancy dinner, fancy place with friends probably, or with a date. Candles, we may have a ton of candles, and we have some candles we probably don't light unless we have guests. Tablecloths, we probably have a few tablecloths we save for guests. China, we don't break out the china just any old day. We save it for a special time, maybe for special people. Guest towels, linens, we have all these things that we save for other people. And we don't use them because we've associated them with being for other people, for our guests, for special people. It's not us, and for special places and special times. And we have to get out of that, okay? We have to stop thinking that things that we have, things that we bought and we love and that make us smile, have a limit. And we have to stop thinking that they're not ours, because they are. And you can break whatever rules your brain has told you, or social media, or society, whatever, and you can wear them anywhere and use them anytime or anywhere you want to. Sure, if you go to the grocery store and you're wearing a long formal gown, some people will watch, but hopefully you've reached the point where you really don't care what people think. And as long as you're doing it for you because it makes you feel good and you smile, it makes you smile, then why not? If you're doing it to get followers, or you're doing it to make people watch you and start some gossip or whatever, that's probably not the right reason. We're talking about using things that we love that make us smile. And that's what I do with my clothes. And I have learned to do it with other things as well. So I try to use the things I have so that you don't find out when I'm 100 years old and I've died that I have things in the attic that you never saw, that I never used. Don't be that person, okay? Please. Alright, so are you ready to see my outfit? Now, if you've been watching for a while, I know you've seen this outfit. This skirt, probably twice. The shirt, I don't know what I wore with the skirt last time, or if I wore this, or if you've seen this shirt, you probably have. But let me show you, and then I'll talk to you about it. Okay, this skirt just makes me feel so girly. The handkerchief hem, and it's, I under here you have this, so you don't have to worry about seeing too much. And then the tulle. I love this belt. It doesn't really give me much for a waist here, but it does give me something here. And I have this cute little shirt that just ties at the top. There's a lot of things you can do with this skirt. I don't have my ballerina ballet shoes I had last time. I was just too lazy to go get them, but these will look perfect. But you know what I was thinking when I put this on? What else would look perfect? Cowboy boots. I don't know why. I just think they would look adorable with this. What do you think? And this is a skirt that makes me smile. I don't wear it nearly often enough, but I hope you enjoy this skirt. Alright, so now it's time for my favorite things. So, lately I have been showing you a book. I just finished this book today, and it is called Expiration Dates, and it is by Rebecca Serle, I think is how you probably say that. I'm going to just tell you right out, I did not like the ending of this book. The whole book was wonderful. You get to the ending, and I just felt like it was just kind of, I don't know, that she just kind of got worn out, the author got worn out and just chose something really quick. I don't know. I do know other people liked the ending, so it might just be me. You should read it and tell me what you think. Alright, it's a really cool concept. This woman has, since she was like in 6th grade, gotten a note with a man's name on it and a time, like how long that relationship is going to last. It might say 3 days, it might say 1 night, it might say 6 months, but she always gets it, and sometimes she gets it before she's even met this person, sometimes she gets it the night she met the person, sometimes the day after, but she always knows what it means, and she doesn't know how she's going to get it, but she gets it. Sometimes it appears under her door, sometimes it just appears in her purse, sometimes she's even gotten it in a, oh my gosh, it's just fortune cookie before, but it's always right. It's always right. So she finds a card, and it just has a person's name, Jake, and it doesn't have a date. What does that mean? Does that mean there's no expiration date on this? Is he the one? Is this the relationship that's going to last forever? One thing that I find myself thinking about while I read this book is thinking about, what if you knew that? Or what if you knew when you were going to die? Would your life change? Would those things come about because you knew? How would you live your life if you knew when you were going to die? Would you feel like you would live more? Like, I know that me jumping off this cliff isn't going to kill me because I'm not dying till I'm 100, so I can do anything I want to. I just think about that. What would you do if you had the predictions, if you knew when certain things were going to happen? You knew when you were going to have kids, you knew the date, you knew when you were going to die. How would that change your life, or would it just not? And would you want to know, or would you not want to know? Anyway, the book doesn't really talk about, finding out when you're going to die. It's just some of those things I was thinking when I was reading it. Alright, so now I'm going to show you this, and this is called a pore refiner, and it is makeup, and it is to make your pores look not as big. It's kind of hard to see because I have a filter on here that makes things lighter because I have like no light in my bedroom otherwise. But I just take a small amount, goes pumps into there. That's actually more than I need, and you put it on here. You're supposed to like put it on the T-zone. Honestly, the only place I feel like I really have pores is on my nose. So I usually just use the nose You might not be able to see a difference here on the camera, but I'm telling you, it makes a huge, huge difference on my nose. It's like, it's kind of a cover-up, but it's not like you're using a base makeup. It just covers it right like that. And this is from Monat and is part of our skincare makeup line. We have makeup that has skincare in it, and it is awesome. And I use this a lot. A lot. Alright, so that is the end of our Fancy Friday. I will be here next Friday. I cannot believe that will be the last Friday in May. Is that crazy? Just to give you a little notice, I probably will be taking a couple of weeks off in the summer. July will be a very busy month. I will be turning 60 the beginning of July, and my 35th anniversary will be the end of July. And I'm planning on taking a trip for our anniversary in August. So I don't know exactly when, but when I do know the dates, I'll tell you, so you're not waiting around thinking, is she going to do it or is she not going to do it? Alright, so I love you all. Thank you so, so much for watching. I'm hoping you're having a wonderful Friday and you have an even better weekend. I love you, Daddy. Thank you. And Judy, I love you too. I hope that you all are getting settled into your new place. I love you, Lisa and Aunt Donna. And I hope that you have a, as my dad would say, fantastic Friday.